Yes, our biggest concern is to put a total on the board. That's what's been our problem so far. I've been happy with the way the team have performed in the field. I thought most of the time we've bowled well, and I think we fielded very well. We just haven't been able to post a total. Well, we haven't got 200 yet, so tomorrow would be an excellent day to start.
Elton Chickenboro's had quite a tough time of it since he took over the captaincy. He scored 100 in the warm-up match, but hasn't really done much else. Do you think it's weighing on him a little bit?
I'm not sure whether the captaincy is weighing on him, but obviously his lack of form is. He's honest enough to admit that. Like all things, you just keep practicing, you keep trying to work hard and work smart. And try and turn things around, because he's got enough ability. He's been working on a few technical issues this week, and hopefully they'll pay dividends when he gets to the crease tomorrow. You get used to batting long periods of time in Test cricket, and that does relate to one-day cricket as well, so that you have your top 4 players who you want to bat through the majority of the innings in a one-day game. May have had the opportunity to bat for a day and a half in Test matches, and the concentration that's required to do that is something, and the game plans and the fact that you don't put yourself under pressure if the scoreboard's not moving along. All those things you can learn from Test cricket. But the other problem is that for a long period of time there wasn't really any meaningful first-class cricket as well. So that's only just started in the last 2 years. So, without making excuses, there have been problems in the development of players, the development of their techniques, development of their game understanding, and that's been found out. Playing at a high level in a World Cup.
Zimbabwe cricket has seen a lot of these guys who've come back from self-imposed exiles, like Taibu 2-3 years back, and now we had Sean Irwin, who's in the squad, then he dropped out. You have Terence Duffin here. So as coach, how do you bring them back into the mix and fit them into the makeup of the team again? And also deal with the guys who've been playing for the last 2-3 years.
Okay. You all know that Zimbabwe, has been through a period of turmoil, not just cricketing-wise, politically, and obviously that had a huge effect on the cricket. I think at the moment the cricket side of things is pretty stable, and the players also have seen that, in comparative terms, that the country has been reasonably stable for a couple of years, and some have wanted to come back, and I think it's one of those things. It's going to take a bit of time to rebuild the relationships, and but that's coming along nicely. The players want to come back and play. It's where the players are being helped by people like Grant Flower, David Houghton, Heath Streak sort of coming back into the picture and wanting to coach and wanting to be involved, and they've been accepted fully by the hierarchy. So, all those things I think are very positive.